3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors featherweight division. Aiden Stephen in the black compression trunks, Kingsley Crawford in the black board shorts with the white trim. And we are underway. No touch of gloves there. Stephen looking to set the pace early, firing that left-hand jab out, trying to back his man up against the cage there early on.
Yeah, he's taking the center well here, looking to dictate the pace early, try and get some range finders out. Bit of a loose kick there, though.
Stephen's changing levels there and trying to crush his man.
Yeah, he set that shot up so well off the strikes, just gave Crawford something to think about when he could open up the hips, and he's looking to complete this single leg here up against the cage.
Trying to peel his man off the cage with that single leg takedown now. Put him back on the fence. Darren, you've been in this position before, earlier on in your career, and you know, you're one of the first nights on, the nerves have got to be there. You know, you may be fighting on a platform like this for the first time. What's going through the minds of these two guys right now?
They just got to find their rhythm, you know. Right, what's going through their man right now is just like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, you're thinking already that I can't lose this, I can't lose this fight, I can't lose this fight. You know, you just got to just stay composed and just weather the storm, listen to your corner, you'll get there. And that's what he's doing right now.
I'm so impressed with the head positioning of Aiden Stephen there up against the cage, really getting that forehead involved up under Kingsley Crawford. But Crawford's done a good job of reversing the position here, and it's time for a bit of payback, I think.
Yeah, looking to take charge for the first time in the contest. Just a shade over 3 minutes to go in this first round, so plenty of time for both these guys to put their stamp of authority on this contest.
You see, the problem a lot of guys have here is they get very static when they're in on this single leg. He's done the hard work, he's elevated the leg. This is where the level change has got to come in, the angle change has got to come in. You know, just you stay static with that leg elevated. It's so easy for your partner to break away.
A nice right hand on the break there from Crawford. Giving Aiden Stephen just that little something extra to think about. Has to be said though, Stephen's still doing the best work here in terms of dictating the pace and where this contest takes place so far.
Yeah, he's certainly one them pushing forward. They're not power shots, but they're good scoring shots. It's enough volume to keep Crawford guessing, but he's got to watch out for this palm clench. It's a good position for Crawford.
Both guys exchanging knees in the clinch now. Crawford slips behind his man.
That's a lovely throw by. And you see that cross grip on the wrist. This is horrible for Aiden Stephen, but he's going to try and use the cage to scrape him off here.
BJ Penn style with that head kick from the back clinch position there.
It's 2-on-1 on that wrist now. It's going to be very hard for Aiden Stephen to recover. I mean, there's lots of options for him here. Knees to the back of the thighs. He can lift up for a mat return. He can try and climb that right leg over and start trying to climb to the back. A lot of options for a strong grip.
Looking for the Kimura grip there is Aiden Stephen.
That's a good defense. He's going to turn sharply to the left, try and drop that thigh inside, instep inside. But he could have his back taken here.
I'm loving the way this fight is going backwards and forward.
Yeah, some real momentum shifts early on. Crawford jumping up onto the back there. He's got a grip on the leg there as well, Josh.
Yeah, hamstring stretch. If he grips around and he flattens him out, he can really stretch the hamstring out. That good old Sulawov stretch. I think he's too high and he's going to fall off. He's going to have to recover the position here.
And now Aiden Stephen will have another opportunity to get to work, taking a top position on the ground for the first time here.
Oh, I love the way he secured the upper body, piked the knee up, just wasn't quite able to complete the pass. They're going to crowd the hips forward now.
Beautiful work there to throw the legs to the side. One hooking, trying to take the back here.
Yeah, the cage is going to help Crawford if he can keep that right side glued to it. Needs to recover that left arm. Start trying to turn into him. He hasn't got long left to turn this around, though.
Trying to get a grip of the neck here, Darren. If you're in the corner of Kingsley Crawford, what's the advice?
Fight them hands. Fight them hands. No matter what you do, nothing else matters. Just fight them hands. Beautiful. Well done.
What a triangle entry that was. It was off the cross Kimura grip, or the grip behind the back. Now, I don't know if he's got the angle to finish this. He's only got 18 seconds. He needs to cut a perpendicular angle by shifting his head to his left. And it looks like the grip's just coming open. I think Crawford's going to survive this by stacking forward pressure.
Tense moments at the end of this first round. Aiden Stephen was looking to finish it there with the triangle, but the clock saved Kingsley Crawford. Phenomenal first round to start our evening here at Cage Warriors 102.
Yeah, fantastic back and forth display. I think we're going to see on some of the replays here. This was that early clinch battle, and Kingsley Crawford, admittedly, with the plumb clinch and the inside short elbows, doing some really nice work. But most of the time it was Aiden Stephen pushing forward.
We'll take a look at another elbow strike now, this time from Aiden Stephen. Caught this man in that back clinch position.
So let's have a look at this triangle entry, because this was phenomenal. You see that right hand is gripping through, and he's trying to take the back. And what happens is the hand sneaks all the way behind the back. And watch him roll through, and he knows here he's got one arm inside and one arm outside. And that is your classic triangle entry. He just happened to set it up from a very unorthodox position. Unfortunately, stacked against the cage, not enough time to finish it.